Emergency broadcast. All cellular networks. This is an automated message from the Zenith initiative. Effective immediately, all citizens must comply with RSE emergency protocols. RSE stands for Rapid Solar Eclipse. During an RSE event, daylight will suddenly and completely vanish. This is not a natural phenomenon. When RSE occurs, you have 60 seconds to reach the nearest streetlight. Stand directly under the illuminated area. Do not leave the light radius for any reason. Hostile entities known as Druels emerge during RSE events. Druels are extremely dangerous to human life. They cannot enter areas of artificial illumination. Remain under streetlights until normal daylight returns. This typically lasts 15 to 30 minutes. Your compliance ensures your survival. Additional safety measures are being implemented citywide. Trust in Zenith. We protect you. This message will repeat every 30 minutes. For more information, visit zenithinitiative.gov/RSE. End transmission.
Did everyone just get that broadcast? Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks this is insane.
No, I got it too. And yeah, this is completely messed up. Druels? Really? What kind of name is that for a supposed threat?
I worked for Zenith for 3 whole years. Never once heard about any RSE project. Or these Druel things.
You think they're making it up?
I know they're making it up. The question is, why?
Control. Has to be about control. Think about it. Forced compliance under surveillance. Those streetlights aren't just for protection.
Exactly what I was thinking. I saw the installation crews last month. Way too much equipment for simple lighting.
So what do? If people actually believe this they'll be herded like cattle.
We investigate, we find proof, and we expose them.
I can start with the streetlight systems, see what kind of tech they're really packing.
And I'll monitor the streets. If these RSE events actually happen, someone needs to document what's really going on.
Good, but we need to be careful. Zenith has resources that we can't even imagine. They wouldn't launch something this big without backup plans.
How do we know they won't just track us through these phones?
They probably already are. But we need to communicate somehow. Just assume everything we say is being monitored.
Great, so we're already compromised.
Not necessarily. They can't arrest us for talking about their own public broadcast. Yet.
This is so messed up. A year ago, we were worried about normal government surveillance. Now we're dealing with fake solar eclipses and monster stories.
Nothing fake about the control they're implementing. That part is very real.
Hello, neighbors. I've created this group to help coordinate our RSE safety protocols. We need to work together to keep everyone safe.
Thank you for setting this up, Fletcher. I'm honestly terrified after that broadcast. My kids are at school. Are they safe there?
All schools have been equipped with emergency lighting systems. Zenith has been preparing for this. They know what they're doing.
I teach at Roosevelt Elementary. We received detailed RSE procedures last week. The administration has been planning evacuation routes to the nearest streetlights. Your children are in good hands.
Oh, thank God. I was about to drive over there. Don't panic, but also don't ignore the protocols. I volunteer with neighborhood security. Zenith has been very clear about the dangers. These Druels are not something to take lightly.
Exactly. We need to trust the experts. Zenith has kept us safe from so many threats over the years. This is just the latest challenge they're helping us overcome.
Has anyone actually seen one of these Druel things?
Not yet, but the RSE events only started being detected recently. Zenith's early warning systems are what's keeping us alive.
I heard from my security coordinator that they've been tracking irregular solar activity for months. The fact that they developed countermeasures this quickly shows how prepared they are.
That's why we need to follow their instructions exactly. No improvisation, no second guessing. When an RSE happens, we get to the lights and we stay there.
What if we're too far from a streetlight?
That's why we need to plan our routes. Never venture more than 30 seconds from the nearest light source. It's about being smart and prepared.
I'm going to start mapping safe pathways in our neighborhood. We should all know exactly where to go, no matter where we are.
Excellent idea. We can share those maps with everyone. The more prepared we are, the better our chances.
You're all making me feel so much better. At least we're not facing this alone.
LMFAO, did you guys see that broadcast? Dodger Wells? What kind of comic book bullcrap is this?
I know, right? Solar eclipses that aren't natural. Monsters that only come out in the dark. This is some serious fear-mongering crap.
I'm betting this is all about getting people to comply with more surveillance. Notice how they want everyone under those streetlights? Convenient camera placement much?
Oh, definitely. But you know what's going to be hilarious? Watching people actually believe this crap.
We should document it. When this first RSE thing happens, we'll be the ones filming while everyone else is cowering cowering under lights.
Yes! That's exactly what we should do. Show the world how ridiculous this mass hysteria is.
We'll be the guys who prove there's nothing to be afraid of, heroes exposing the lie.
Think about the views we'll get. People love seeing authority figures get called out.
Plus, it'll be funny as hell watching people freak out over nothing. Like that time they said the water was contaminated. Remember how everyone panicked?
And then it turned out to be a false alarm. Classic fear tactic.
This is going to be even better. We'll live stream the whole thing.
What equipment should we bring?
Cameras, lights, maybe some props. We could dress up like these supposed Drell things.
Oh man, that would be perfect. Scare the crap out of people hiding under their precious streetlights.
We'll call it Drell Hunters. Show people what real courage looks like.
When do you think the first one will happen?
Probably soon. They wouldn't set up this elaborate hoax without planning to use it.
I'm ready. This is going to be legendary.
Got some preliminary results on the streetlight analysis. These things are way more sophisticated than they should be.
What did you find?
Multiple camera angles, audio pickups, and some kind of transmission equipment. Plus, there's circuitry I don't recognize. Definitely not standard municipal lighting.
How many are we talking about?
Every single one I've checked. They've retrofitted the entire city grid. This project had to cost millions.
Money they definitely had. I saw the budgets when I worked there. Zenith's been planning something big for years.
The weird part is the unknown circuits. They're connected to something, but I can't trace where. It's like they're waiting for activation.
Activation for what?
That's the question, isn't it? What happens when they flip the switch?
I'm going to keep digging, but I need to be careful. If they're monitoring these lights, they probably know when someone's tampering with them.
Any word on when the first RSE is supposed to happen?
No official timeline, but based on how they rolled out the broadcast, I'd say soon. They want people in a state of constant alertness.
Perfect for conditioning. Keep people scared and they'll accept anything.
I've been watching the streets since the broadcast. People are already changing their behavior, staying closer to streetlights, avoiding certain areas.
The psychological effect is already working, even without an actual RSE event.
That's what's so screwed up about this. They don't even need real monsters. The fear of monsters is enough.
So what's our next move?
We need more evidence, and we need to be ready when the first RSE happens. That's when we'll see what they're really up to.
Initial deployment successful. Broadcast reached 99.7% of target population. Behavioral modification protocols are already showing results.
Excellent work. How soon can we initiate the first RSE event?
Technical systems are ready. Durwell deployment mechanisms tested and operational. We can proceed whenever you give the order.
And the streetlight surveillance network?
Fully integrated. We'll have complete visual and audio monitoring of all compliance zones. Plus, the biometric scanners are functioning perfectly.
Biometric scanners?
Sorry, that wasn't in your briefing. Each streetlight can identify individuals through facial recognition and vital sign monitoring. We'll know exactly who complies and who doesn't.
Impressive. The board will be pleased. Any concerns about the resistance elements?
We're monitoring several suspicious communication patterns. Nothing that poses a serious threat to the operation. The Drowells will handle any non-compliance issues.
Perfect. Schedule the first RSE for tomorrow afternoon. Downtown district, maximum visibility.
Understood. Should I alert the media partners?
Yes, but keep it subtle. We want coverage, not suspicion.
I'll handle the coordination. This is going to be beautiful.
Indeed, the beginning of true social order.
All right, idiots, it's happening. RSE started about 30 seconds ago. And guess what I'm doing? Standing right here in the middle of the street.
Dude, are you streaming this?
Hell yeah, I'm streaming. Got about 200 viewers already. All watching me prove this is bullcrap. Look around. It's dark, but there's nothing here. No scary monsters. Just a bunch of people cowering under lights like idiots.
This is going to be epic. You're about to be famous.
I can see Mrs. Henderson from my building. She's pressed up against that streetlight like it's going to save her soul. This is so pathetic. People are so easy to control. Just tell them there's a monster, and they'll bow down to anything or anyone. Wait, what the hell was that?
What? What happened?
I just heard something groaning, coming from the alley.
Probably just a cat. Don't let them psych you out.
So they are real?
Talon, no! Your stream just went black. Crap, crap, crap. I'm going to get your phone. I saw where you dropped it on the live. I'm not leaving you out there.
Emergency message. RSE happened downtown 20 minutes ago. I got footage. This is not good.
What did you see?
They're real. Whatever these things are, they're actually real.
What the hell is that? Those proportions are ridiculous. Nothing natural moves like that.
I watched them hunt. There were 2 people who didn't make it to the lights. The Druels found them in less than 30 seconds.
Did you see what happened to them?
I couldn't keep watching, but the screaming stopped real quick, and then the bodies were just gone.
Gone how?
Dragged away. Into the sewers, I think. These things know the city layout. They're not random monsters. They're organized.
This changes everything. If Zenith can deploy actual creatures, then they're not just running a surveillance operation. They're running something much worse.
How is this possible? How do you just create monsters? Or control them?
I don't know, but I counted at least 6 of them, and they all moved with purpose, like they were following orders.
We need to get inside a Zenith facility tonight, before they change their security protocols.
That's incredibly dangerous, especially after what we just saw.
It's more dangerous to let this continue. People are dying, and everyone else is walking into a trap.
Hi everyone, I just moved here last week. Can someone please explain the RSE procedures? I'm really scared after what happened downtown.
Welcome to our community, Lucy. We're here to help you stay safe. The most important thing is to never panic.
I can share some educational materials. ZenithInitiative.gov/RSE. This website explains everything you need to know. But just in case that doesn't work, allow me to summarize. Druels are natural predators that have been awakened by solar anomalies. They're not supernatural or artificial, just animals that have adapted to hunt in specific light conditions.
They're like nocturnal predators, but instead of regular night, they need the specific darkness of an RSE. The important thing is that artificial light repels them. It's like how some animals avoid bright lights. That's why the streetlights work.
So they're just animals? I thought they were some kind of monsters.
A common misconception. The media likes to sensationalize everything, but Zenith's research shows they're simply a species we hadn't encountered before. Climate change and solar activity woke them up.
Think of them like bears or wolves. Dangerous, yes, but predictable. Follow the safety protocols and you'll be fine.
I heard there were casualties today. 2 people who didn't follow the protocols. That's so sad, but it proves how important it is to trust Zenith's instructions. They know what they're talking about.
What should I do if I'm caught far from a streetlight?
You won't be. SE events are being predicted more accurately now. We get at least 90 seconds warning before one starts. That's plenty of time to reach safety.
Plus, we're organizing community shelter points, emergency lighting at the community center, places where larger groups can gather safely.
I think everyone should practice their emergency routes. Time yourself getting to the nearest light. Make it automatic.
Thank you all so much. I feel so much better knowing the community is looking out for each other.
That's what we do here. We take care of our own.
Mission status update. Camden got us access to the warehouse district facility. I'm inside now. You guys stay at your positions.
Copy that. I'm monitoring their communications from the van.
I've got eyes on the perimeter. No unusual activity yet.
Found the shipping records. This is worse than we thought. Druel deployment units, batch 7, and behavioral compliance metrics. Weekly report. They're manufacturing these things, or at least controlling their deployment.
Holy crap. Deployment units? That means they can control when and where the Druels appear.
What about the behavioral compliance metrics?
It's tracking data. How many people reach the streetlights, how long they stay there, even biometric data on stress levels. They're studying us like lab rats.
I just intercepted something. Internal message from someone named Hollis. Looks like they accidentally sent it to the wrong distribution list. RSE schedule update. Thursday, 2:30 p.m. Residential District 7, Friday 11:15 a.m. Shopping Center, Saturday 6:45 p.m. Park District. They're planned, all of them.
Every single RSE is artificial. They're creating fake solar eclipses.
And releasing the Druels on schedule. This is a complete psychological operation. They're terrorizing the entire city.
We need to get this information out. People have a right to know.
Who's going to believe us? We're talking about artificial monsters and fake eclipses. It sounds insane.
Then we need more proof. I'm going deeper into the facility. See what else I can find.
Go for it. I'm picking up increased radio chatter. They might be doing security sweeps.
Actually, I think I see something. It's a black van pulling up to the north entrance. This could be trouble.
I'm almost done. Just need 2 more minutes. Whatever happens, make sure this information gets out.
I can provide extraction if needed. Safe house is ready. We've got multiple exit routes prepared.
Good, because something tells me we're going to need them.
Emergency announcement. I've been in contact with Zenith Coordination. They're expecting exponentially increased RSE activity this week, so we need to be prepared.
I can help coordinate shelter assignments. The community center has been upgraded with additional emergency lighting. We can accommodate up to 200 people.
Is it safe to bring the children? I don't want to traumatize them.
Absolutely safe. The community center is probably the safest place in the district. Multiple light sources, backup power, medical supplies.
I'll help with security protocols. Make sure everyone knows the check-in procedures. We can't have people wandering around during an RSE.
Should we bring food and water in case we're stuck there for a while?
Good thinking.
RSE events are usually brief, but it's better to be prepared.
Especially if we have multiple events in one day.
I'll create a supply list. Everyone can contribute something. The more prepared we are, the better we'll handle this.
I'm so grateful we have this community. I can't imagine going through this alone. That's exactly what Zenith wants. Strong communities supporting each other, following the protocols and staying safe.
When do you think the next RSE will happen?
No way to predict exactly, but Zenith's early warning systems are getting better. We'll have plenty of time to get to the shelter.
The important thing is not to panic. Stay calm, follow the procedures, trust the system. Zenith has kept us safe so far. They'll continue to protect us.
Exactly. We're in good hands. As long as we work together and follow the guidelines, everything will be fine.
I need help. My son Tyler didn't come home last night. There was an RSE around 9 p.m., and he was supposed to be back by 8. I don't think he made it to a streetlight in time.
Oh no, Presley! When did you last hear from him?
He texted me at 7:45, saying he was leaving his friend's house. But that's a 10-minute walk. He should have been home before the RSE even started. Did he know about the RSE protocols? Maybe he found shelter somewhere else? Of course he knew. We've drilled it into him dozens of times. Get to the nearest light and stay there until the sun comes back.
Have you contacted the authorities? Zenith has procedures for missing persons during RSE events.
They said they can't start an official search until a long-term daylight. That could be days if there are more eclipses.
That makes sense, though. They can't risk search teams getting caught in another RSE.
I can organize an unofficial search party, just neighbors checking the usual spots. But we have to follow Zenith protocols. Stay near lights and come back before any predicted RSE. Please, anything would help. I can't just sit here doing nothing.
I'll help search. I don't know, Tyler, but I know what it's like to be scared.
We'll find him. Maybe he's sheltering with friends and can't communicate.
The cell towers sometimes go down during RSE events. He might be trying to contact you right now.
I hope so. I really hope so. All right. Everyone meet at the community center in 30 minutes. Bring flashlights and stay in groups of 3. No one searches alone.
Camden's hurt. Emery messaged me earlier saying she's treating him now, but it's bad.
What happened? Was it the Drewells?
That's what we thought at first. But these weren't pictures of claw marks that she sent me. These were blade wounds.
Blade wounds? Like from a knife?
Multiple lacerations on his arms and torso. Clean cuts, not tears. Definitely human-made. Someone tried to kill him.
It was Zenith security. They were waiting for me at the warehouse. 3 guys in tactical gear. They didn't want to capture me. They wanted me dead.
How did you get away?
Blind luck. An RSE started right when they cornered me. They had to retreat to the lights, just like everyone else. I used the darkness to escape.
They're willing to kill to protect their secrets. This is bigger than we thought.
Did you see anything else at the warehouse?
Just more shipping containers and some kind of control room, banks of monitors showing streetlight feeds. They're watching everyone.
He needs medical attention that I just can't provide. But we can't take him to a hospital. They'll ask too many questions.
We'll figure it out. Right now, we just need to focus on staying alive and getting evidence that people will believe.
I intercepted another message. Someone inside Zenith is feeding us information. Anonymous source. Large shipment arriving tonight. Underground facility. Sub-level 3. High security classification.
Could be a trap.
Or it could be someone with a conscience. Either way, we need to be careful.
There's something else. When I was escaping, I saw them loading bodies into trucks. Human bodies. They weren't just dragging them away. They were collecting them.
For what?
I don't know, but it wasn't disposal. It was harvesting.
Search party update. We checked all the usual spots. Tyler's not at any of the nearby shelters, but I found something weird. What? Please tell me you found him. No, but I found some discrepancies. The official RSE schedule from Zenith doesn't match what actually happened. Last night's eclipse wasn't on the forecast.
What do you mean?
I keep detailed logs for neighborhood security. According to Zenith's weekly bulletin, there shouldn't have been an RSE until Thursday, but one happened Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Maybe it was a last-minute prediction. Solar activity can be unpredictable.
That's what I thought. But when I checked the archived bulletins, there have been 12 unscheduled RSEs this month, all with 0 advance warning.
Is that normal?
I don't know. Zenith usually gives us at least some advance notice.
Maybe their prediction methods are improving. Better to catch them as they happen than miss them entirely.
Or maybe they're not predictions at all. What does that mean? I don't know. But something doesn't add up, and now Tyler is missing.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Zenith has been protecting us.
I noticed something too. They've been installing new cameras in the community center. I asked about it, and they said it was for enhanced security. But then they're not watching the entrances, they're watching the people inside.
Watching us? Why would they need to watch us?
They said it was to monitor compliance with shelter protocols, make sure everyone follows the safety procedures.
That's what they said, but it feels different now, like we're being studied. I don't care about any of this. I just want my son back. Can we please keep looking?
Of course, but we need to be smart about it. Follow the protocols. Stay safe.
I'll check with my security contacts, see if they have any unofficial information. But Presley, you should prepare yourself. People who get caught in RSEs without shelter, he's alive. That's the end of it.
I got something. Took a massive risk, but it was worth it. I recovered fragments of a damaged Druel.
How the hell did you manage that?
I was testing theories about their light sensitivity. Set up a high-powered UV lamp during the last RSE. One of them got too close and partially disintegrated. Left behind pieces.
What kind of pieces?
It's not biological. It's technological, but it's also not entirely artificial. It's like hybrid technology.
That's impossible. You can't just combine organic and synthetic materials.
Apparently you can. These fragments are both part metal, part what looks like modified tissue.
Modified how?
I'm not a scientist, but it looks like they took human tissue and integrated it with some kind of control system. The metal parts have circuit patterns. The organic parts are familiar.
Familiar how?
They look human. The cellular structure, the DNA markers. These things were made from people.
Jesus Christ. That's what Camden saw. They weren't disposing of bodies. They were harvesting them.
For what? To make more Druels?
That's my theory. Take human subjects, modify them, turn them into weapons.
But why? What's the point of terrorizing the population?
Control. Complete social control. Keep people afraid, dependent, compliant, and watch them through the Streetlight network.
I got another anonymous message. Same source as before. Deployment schedule increased. Director's orders. Compliance deficiencies require correction. They're ramping up the RSE frequency.
More eclipses means more deaths. More deaths means more raw material. It's a cycle.
We have to stop this. People are dying and being turned into monsters.
We need allies. We can't do this alone.
Who's going to believe us? We're talking about human hybrid monsters and artificial eclipses.
Then we need proof they can't ignore. Something undeniable.
I have an idea, but it's going to be dangerous. We need to capture one of these things intact.
Are you insane? They almost killed me, and I wasn't even trying to capture one.
It's the only way. People need to see what Zenith is really doing, and we need to expose the truth.
RSE frequency needs to increase. Compliance levels are below acceptable parameters, especially in districts 7 and 12.
I'm concerned about the containment protocols. Current deployment conditions are stressing the Druel units. We've had 3 partial disintegrations this week.
Acceptable losses. Production can compensate.
It's not about the production. It's about exposure risk. If civilians recover fragments, they might analyze them.
Then we increase security sweeps and eliminate potential threats.
The security teams are already overextended. We've had civilian casualties during recovery operations. The missing persons reports are increasing.
Unavoidable. The greater good requires sacrifice.
What about the resistance elements? Intelligence suggests they're getting closer to the truth.
Handle them permanently.
And the information leak? Someone in communications is feeding them intelligence.
Hollis. It has to be Hollis. Deal with that problem immediately.
Understood. Should we proceed with the expanded deployment schedule?
Yes. Double the RSE frequency. Target the resistance neighborhoods specifically. Break their spirit.
That will require significant resources and more human materially.
The collection teams are already in place. Every casualty serves the greater purpose.
The greater purpose? Sometimes I wonder if we've gone too far.
Second thoughts, Doctor.
No, sir. Just ensuring we maintain operational security.
Good, because there's no going back now. We've committed to this path, and we will see it through to the end.
I have an update from Zenith Coordination. They're implementing enhanced safety protocols, more frequent RSE monitoring.
More frequent? How much more frequent?
They're predicting potential RSE events daily, sometimes multiple per day.
That seems excessive. Solar activity doesn't usually fluctuate that rapidly.
I don't care about the science. I just want to know if this will help find Tyler.
The increased monitoring should help. More coverage means better tracking of anyone who gets separated.
Are we going to be safe? Spending that much time under the lights?
The lights are the only safe place, but something about this feels wrong. The schedule discrepancies, the surveillance, the missing people.
Missing people? You mean Tyler?
Not just Tyler. I've been keeping track. 17 people reported missing in the past month, all during or immediately before RSE events.
That's A lot, but it makes sense. The Drwells are getting more active.
Or something else is happening. Something we're not being told about.
What do you mean?
I've been asking questions about Tyler, about the RSE schedule, about everything. And every official answer feels rehearsed, like they're reading from a script.
Maybe they're just being careful. Consistent messaging during a crisis.
Or maybe they're lying to us about all of it.
That's a serious accusation. Zenith has been protecting us.
Have they? Or have they been hurting us? Think about it. Every RSE drives people to the lights. Every light has cameras. They know exactly where everyone is at all times. Maybe that's what happened to Tyler. Maybe he figured something out, and they took him.
Presley, you're upset. You're not thinking clearly.
I'm thinking more clearly than I have in weeks. My son is gone, and I'm gonna find out why.
I broke their encryption. Holy crap, I actually broke it. You guys need to see this.
What did you find?
Everything. The whole program. Project files labeled behavioral modification through controlled predation. The Drwells aren't natural predators. They're genetically engineered humans.
What? That can't be right.
Light-sensitive mutations, neural control implants. They're taking people and turning them into weapons.
The tissue samples Beckett found. That's why they looked human. They are human.
Or they were, before Zenith got to them.
There's more. Images files from the laboratory. I can't look at this, but you need to see it.
This is it. This is the proof we need. People have to see this.
Will they believe it? This is beyond anything anyone could imagine.
They have to, because it's the truth. And the truth is that Zenith is turning people into monsters to keep everyone else in line.
How many people? How many have they taken?
According to the files, hundreds, maybe thousands. Anyone who disappears during an RSE. Anyone who asks too many questions. Anyone who doesn't comply.
That's what they tried to do to me. Kill me or capture me. Turn me into one of those things.
We're sending this to everyone, both resistance and loyalist groups. It's time people knew the truth.
Wait, there's more. Our anonymous source just sent one final message. They found me. Protocol Nightfall activated. Extended RSE incoming. Enhanced aggression parameters enabled. God help us all.
That's Hollis. Has to be, and now they're gone.
What's Protocol Nightfall?
I'm looking through the files. Here it is. Protocol Nightfall. Extended artificial RSE deployment designed to flush out dissidents and eliminate resistance elements through prolonged exposure to enhanced Drwell units.
They're going to kill everyone. Anyone who opposes them. Anyone who knows the truth.
Not if we stop them first. Everyone get ready. This is about to get very dangerous.
I need everyone to see this. The resistance group is spreading dangerous misinformation. They're claiming Zenith is somehow creating the Drwells. This is clearly propaganda designed to undermine public safety.
What kind of misinformation?
They're saying the Drwells are genetically modified humans. They have fake documents and staged images. It's clearly designed to create panic.
Of course it is. The Resistance wants chaos. They want people to stop following safety protocols, so more people will die.
Can I see the evidence? I want to judge for myself.
Presley, you're grieving. You're not thinking clearly. This is exactly the kind of thing that will give you false hope.
Just let me see it, please.
This is obviously fake. Look at the poor quality. Anyone could stage this.
Wait, in the background. That person in the intern uniform.
What about them?
That's Tyler. That's my son! He's wearing a Zenith intern uniform.
Tyler doesn't work for Zenith, though. No.
He applied for their summer program. 3 months ago, he said he got rejected. But what if he didn't? What if they took him? Presley, that could be anyone. The image quality is terrible. I know my own son. That's Tyler. And if this image is real, then they turned him into one of those things.
This is getting too scary. I don't understand any of this.
Because it's not real. It's psychological warfare. They're trying to break our trust in the system that's keeping us alive.
Exactly. Even if some of this were true, which it's not. What choice do we have? The Drwells are real. The lights protect us. That's all that matters.
But what if the lights are the trap? What if we're being herded exactly where they want us?
Sloan, you're starting to sound like them. The Resistance has poisoned your thinking.
Or maybe they've opened my eyes. Too many coincidences. Too many missing people. Too many lies. I believe them. About Tyler. About all of it. Zenith took my son, and they turned him into a monster.
Presley, you're hysterical. You need to calm down.
I need to find out what happened to Tyler, and I need to stop them from doing it to anyone else.
You're all making a terrible mistake. Zenith is trying to protect us, and you're falling for enemy propaganda.
Enemy? Who's the enemy here, Fletcher? The people asking questions? Or the organization that might be turning citizens into monsters?
I'm done with this conversation. Anyone who wants to follow safety protocols can stay. Anyone who wants to believe conspiracy theories can leave.
Fine, I'm leaving, and I'm going to find the truth. I'm going with her.
Wait, what about the RSE events? How do we stay safe?
Follow the protocols. Trust Zenith. It's the only way.
This is Sloan from the Loyalist Group. Presley and I want to help. We believe you.
Welcome to the Resistance, but I have to warn you, things are about to get much worse.
What do you mean?
Power grid is starting to fail. Streetlights are going offline systematically. This is Protocol Nightfall.
I can see it happening from my window. Block by block, the lights are shutting down, and people are panicking.
I just made a discovery. UV flashlights can disable the dwells. The genetic modifications are light sensitive. Specific wavelengths disrupt their neural control.
How do you know this?
I tested it on the fragments Beckett recovered. UV light causes the tissue to break down. It's their weakness.
Can we use that to save Tyler? If there's still something human left?
I don't know, but it's worth trying.
Everyone needs to get UV lights. Flashlights, lamps, anything. It's the only weapon we have.
The extended RSE is starting. It's getting dark outside, and it's not stopping. The sun isn't coming back up.
How is that possible? How do you just turn off the sun?
They're not turning off the sun. They're creating artificial darkness, atmospheric manipulation, chemical deployment. The technology exists.
And now they're using it to hunt us. All of us. Anyone who questions their authority.
Look outside. The Druels are everywhere, more than I've ever seen. And they're moving differently, more aggressive, more coordinated.
Enhanced aggression parameters. They're not just hunting randomly. They're hunting us specifically.
My neighborhood is going dark. Street by street, people are screaming. There's nowhere to run. Same here. The community center lights just went out. Fletcher and the others are trapped.
This is it. Zenith's final play. They're going to kill everyone who opposes them, and anyone who might spread the truth.
Then we fight back, with everything we have. UV lights, the truth, whatever it takes.
I can see them coming. 3 blocks away and moving fast. They know where we are.
Everyone get to the safe house. Camden's place. It's our only chance.
I've got UV lights set up and some other surprises, but hurry, because this is going to be the fight of our lives.
I'm not running. Not anymore. If Tyler's out there, if he's one of those things, I'm going to find him, and I'm going to bring him home. We're with you, all of us. Time to end this.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was wrong about everything.
Fletcher, what are you talking about? You need to stay calm.
The power grid didn't just fail. It was shut down deliberately by Zenith.
Are you sure? Maybe it's just infrastructure problems.
Lucy, I just watched a Zenith technician manually shut down our district's power supply. They're trying to kill us, all of us.
That's stupid. Zenith protects us.
Sterling, look outside your window. Look at what's happening. The extended RSE, the missing people, the surveillance. It's all real. The Resistance was right about everything.
I don't understand.
What do we do? Where do we go?
We join the Resistance. We fight back before it's too late for all of us.
Fletcher, Sloan, Presley, welcome to the real fight. We're combining both chats. Everyone needs to work together now.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I led people into a trap. How do we fix this?
We fight, and we start by making weapons. UV lights are the key. I'm sending instructions to everyone. Check your kitchen cabinets, medicine cabinets, anywhere. Black light bulbs, grow lights, reptile lamps, even some Christmas lights emit the right wavelengths.
I'm coordinating safe movement routes, using the UV lights to create corridors between neighborhoods. Camden is mapping the best paths.
Main Street is clear. I set up a chain of UV stations. People can move in groups of 10. Stay close to the lights.
I'm at Roosevelt Elementary. There are families trapped here. Kids are terrified. We need evacuation support.
I'm on my way to you, bringing medical supplies and portable UV equipment.
I've got 20 people ready to help. Former security volunteers. We're organizing defense teams, modified UV weapons.
School buses. We can modify the headlights, turn them into mobile UV emitters. Perfect for mass evacuation.
There's a bus depot 2 blocks from here, but it's crawling with Druels.
I can see them from my position, at least 30 units. But they're avoiding the areas with concentrated UV light.
I know the depot layout. I used to coordinate school transportation. There's a maintenance entrance on the south side.
I can create a distraction. Draw them away from the main area.
Wait. I want to help too. I've been monitoring Zenith communications. I know how to disable their control systems.
Control systems?
Every streetlight has a control panel. If we can shut down their surveillance network, we can restore real power to the city.
Sterling. That's brilliant. I'm sending you the technical specifications. You can broadcast instructions to everyone.
This is working. We're actually coordinating a real resistance, but we need to move fast before Zenith adapts to our tactics.
Bus convoy is operational. Modified headlights are working perfectly. We've evacuated 200 families so far, including dozens of children.
Medical stations are set up at 3 locations, treating UV burns and panic attacks, but everyone is fighting. The spirit is incredible.
Defense teams report successful engagement. UV weapons are extremely effective. Durwells retreat immediately when exposed. Some of them seem to be breaking down.
I'm seeing the same thing. The extended exposure to UV light is causing system failures. They're literally falling apart.
That's the genetic modification breaking down. The artificial mutations can't handle sustained light exposure. We're reversing their conditioning.
I've disabled 12 control panels. Power is coming back online in sectors 3 and 7. Real power, not Zenith's surveillance system.
I can see the difference. The restored lights are brighter, and the Durwells are avoiding them completely.
Citizens are organizing spontaneously, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. People are making UV lights from anything they can find.
My apartment building has 40 people working together. We cleared the entire ground floor, set up a safe zone for elderly residents.
I've got the coordinates to Zenith headquarters. Cadence hacked their central command. We need to converge on the main facility. End this at the source.
What about the people inside? The ones being held for conversion? Tyler might be there.
According to their files, the underground levels have holding facilities. If we can breach the main entrance, we can access the laboratories.
I'm heading there too from the other direction. If there are survivors, they'll need medical attention, especially if they've been partially converted.
Defense teams are ready to move in too. We have enough UV weapons for a full assault.
I'm tracking Drell movements. They're being pulled back toward the facility, like they're being recalled.
Defensive maneuver. Zenith is consolidating their forces.
I intercepted their communications. Director Whitman and Dr. Frost are barricaded in the central facility. They're trying to initiate some kind of final protocol.
Then we stop them, all of us, together.
Everyone converge on these coordinates. Bring every UV light you have. This ends tonight.
Visual confirmation on the facility. Massive building. Underground levels. And it's surrounded by Drells. Hundreds of them.
I count at least 300 units, but they're not attacking. They're just standing there.
Waiting for orders. The neural control is still active.
Defense teams in position. We have UV projectors set up in a perimeter, ready to clear a path.
Citizens are arriving from every direction. Thousands of people, all carrying lights.
I've never seen anything like this. The whole city is here, united against Zenith.
I'm broadcasting the control panel instructions citywide. People are restoring power everywhere. The genuine power grid is coming back online.
I can see the laboratory entrance. There are people down there. I can hear them calling for help.
My building group is here. We brought portable UV lamps, ready to help however we can.
Everyone activate your lights. Full intensity. Let's show them what real light looks like.
UV projectors online. Darwells are retreating. The perimeter is collapsing.
They're not just retreating, they're breaking down. The genetic modifications are failing completely.
Some of them are changing back. I can see human features returning. The process is reversible.
Path is clear. All units advance. Secure the facility.
Underground levels accessed. I can see the laboratories. There are survivors.
Medical teams, move in. Start evacuation procedures.
I'm shutting down their main control system. All Druel command signals are being terminated.
Tyler, I found him. He's alive. He's human. The conversion wasn't complete.
I'm seeing the same thing throughout the facility. Hundreds of people in various stages of modification, but most of them can be saved.
Beginning medical treatment. The UV exposure is reversing the genetic changes. People are returning to normal.
Look outside. The horizon is getting lighter. Is that actual sunlight?
The atmospheric manipulation is ending. Zenith's artificial darkness is lifting.
Director Whitman and Dr. Frost are in custody. The facility is secure.
Citizens are celebrating in the streets. Real streetlights are coming back on. The surveillance network is destroyed.
I'm broadcasting the truth to everyone. Complete documentation of Zenith's crimes. The world will know what happened here.
The sun is rising. A real sunrise. Not artificial, not controlled. Just normal.
Tyler's talking. He remembers everything. He can help us identify other survivors. Help us bring everyone home.
We did it. All of us. Together. We took back our city. We took back our freedom.
The nightmare is over. Zenith is finished. And we're all still here. We're all still human.
Now, let's all meet up back at the community center. Survivors, families, the whole community, we need to regroup.
I'm documenting everything, so this can never happen again. So people will remember.
The safe houses are becoming community centers. Places for people to gather, to heal, to rebuild.
We're stronger now because we know what we're capable of. When we work together.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to see the truth, but I'm grateful we found it.
The real dawn is breaking, and we're all here to see it together.
What happens now? How do we move forward?
We remember, we stay connected. We never let anyone divide us again. We are the Daybreak Coalition, and we will always protect each other.
The sun is fully up now. And Tyler's holding my hand. We're going home, all of us.